I still remember the day my brother looked into my eyes, laughed like a child, and asked me, "Sister, have you seen my head?" He was already walking around the streets with torn clothes. But the worst part was that the man who did it was standing beside us, pretending to cry. My name is Grace, and this happened to my only brother, Frank. We grew up in a small town in Nigeria. Life was hard. Our father died when we were young, and our mother sold vegetables in the market to feed us. We were poor, but we were together. Frank was a good boy. He respected people. He worked at construction sites, carried bags for traders, and did any small job he could find. Every night he would tell me, "One day, I will make money and change this family." I believed him. But as time passed, things became worse. His friends started buying expensive phones. They drove nice cars. They wore designer clothes. They rented big houses. Frank remained broke. Every day he asked himself the same question. What am I doing wrong? One of those friends was his childhood best friend, Kelvin. They grew up together. They ate from the same plate. They called each other brothers. Then suddenly, Kelvin became rich. Nobody knew what he did. Whenever people asked, he only smiled and said, "God has blessed me." Soon everyone respected him. People who ignored him before now greeted him first. Frank admired him. One evening, Frank visited Kelvin. He asked quietly, "My brother, tell me the truth. How did you make this money?" Kelvin looked around before speaking. "Not everybody can know." Frank begged him. "I am tired of suffering." Kelvin stayed silent for a long time before saying, "If I show you the way, you must never turn back." Frank agreed immediately. He never asked questions. He only wanted money. A few days later, Kelvin took Frank out late at night. They drove far into a lonely forest. Frank noticed other young men standing in a circle. Nobody smiled. Nobody spoke. There were candles on the ground. There was blood on a white cloth. Frank became afraid. He whispered, "Brother, what is this?" Kelvin placed his hand on Frank's shoulder. "It is too late to ask questions." Frank wanted to leave. The other men blocked the way. An old man appeared from the darkness. He looked at Frank and smiled. "You came because you love money." Frank shook his head. "I don't want this anymore." The old man laughed. "Nobody leaves." That night changed everything. Frank came home the next morning. He was not the same. He hardly spoke. He stared into space for hours. Sometimes he woke up screaming. He said people were chasing him. He refused to eat. One afternoon he disappeared. We searched everywhere. 3 days later, someone called us. They found him walking naked on the highway. He was laughing and crying at the same time. He no longer knew my name. He no longer knew our mother. He had lost his mind. Doctors could not explain it. Pastors prayed. Traditional healers tried. Nothing changed. Kelvin visited us many times. He cried with us. He even gave us money for treatment. People praised him. They said he was a good friend. But each time I looked into his eyes, something felt wrong. Years passed. Frank remained on the streets. Children threw stones at him. Some people mocked him. Others gave him food. Whenever I visited him, he sometimes looked at me and smiled. Then, a second later, he forgot who I was. Watching my brother like that broke my heart every single day. Meanwhile, Kelvin became richer. He built houses. He bought more cars. People called him a successful businessman. Nobody knew the truth. Then one year, everything changed. Kelvin suddenly became very sick. No hospital could help him. He became thinner every day. He stopped walking. He could not sleep. He screamed every night. He kept saying someone was standing beside his bed. One afternoon, he called his family together. Many people gathered. I was there too. His voice was weak. He started crying. Then he said words nobody expected. I destroyed my best friend. The whole room became silent. He continued. I joined a secret cult because I wanted money. I invited Frank because they needed someone close to me. They said the sacrifice had to be someone who trusted me. I chose my own best friend. Everyone started crying. Kelvin covered his face. I watched them use him. They promised me wealth. They told me nothing would happen to me. I believed them. He looked at me with tears. Grace, forgive me. I could not answer. I only remembered my brother laughing on the streets with torn clothes. Kelvin cried until he had no strength left. A few hours later, he died. The confession spread through the whole town. Not long after his death, strange things happened. His businesses collapsed. His houses were taken over because of debts. His cars were sold. People he trusted disappeared with his money. His name became a warning instead of a success story. Everything he spent years building vanished. But none of that brought my brother back. Frank still wandered the streets. He still smiled at people he did not know. He still talked to people nobody else could see. Every time I looked at him, I remembered that one bad decision destroyed 2 lives. One died with fear. The other lived without his mind. That is why whenever I hear someone say, I just want quick money, my heart becomes heavy. Because I know that not every door that leads to wealth leads back home. Some doors only open once. And sometimes, the person holding the key is the friend you trust the most.